Lagers, Pilsners, India Pale Ales, Double IPAs, Doppelbocks, Belgian Goldens. That's right, it's all here on another round of Brewsday Tuesday. Here's DreZ and Big Nate.
America. Brewsday Tuesday is here on the 5th of July. We are celebrating the 4th of July a little bit. Or just, I mean, you know, a long weekend isn't enough. Sometimes you got to stretch it another day.
I feel like you're not allowed to say America without like immediately chugging a full beer.
Well,
or shotgunning it,
or
let's not do that.
Doing how I envision. Oh, by the way, brought to you by the Southern Restaurant Six Pack Store. Thank you so much to our great sponsors. It's funny you mentioned chugging beers because it took everything in my gut not to do it how he does it, because I just popped Steve Austin's Broken Skull American Lager, ladies and gentlemen.
So that was exactly what I envisioned.
Yeah.
How much beer out of a can, do you think he actually consumes when he's in full performance
maybe
mode?
2 sips, if that.
You just smash them together.
Yeah, he would smash them. They're going everywhere. He just pours it down everybody loved it. But this one actually out of California, brewed by El Segundo, which doesn't sound super American, but Segundo, California. So I guess that's the namesake there. But actually, let me pour it first because it might be a little easier to read the side of what Stone Cold thinks you should look for in an American lager.
Austin 316, because Stone Cold said so. That is a beautiful, exciting find.
This beer is the ultimate reward for a hard day's work. Brewed with the best American-grown barley and hops, Broken Skull American Lager goes down as easy as a 3-day weekend. Ooh, almost a 4-day weekend at this point. We're going to stretch it.
Keep it going.
Cheers to those who are out there earning it. So there you go.
3-day work week.
Steve Austin's own Broken Skull American Lager, which frankly I have pretty low expectations of the quality of this beer, but the can was a perfect find for today's show.
I learned something recently about Stone Cold Steve Austin. Was on one of his I guess he's got this show that he hosts with different people and stuff, and talking about wrestling, comedy, whatever. Apparently there was only ever one time where the beers were non-alcoholic.
But he doesn't drink them anyways, like we said.
Yeah,
so
I mean, he doesn't really drink them. But he did say it threw him off.
You could taste the difference.
They were in Japan, and they were complete NA beers. And he said that the pop wasn't right. Nothing from the performance standpoint, he said it was just all wrong. He said it was the worst show he's ever done.
I could definitely see how that could throw somebody off. But now yours, so we went to a spot. We were down in North Carolina to go see the Blue Stones, which I can talk about that here. That's shown a little bit, but we did pop by a beer store down there to find a couple of these. Kirsty, my BB, spotted the Broken Skull, and I was very excited about that one. But yours, I found it was just well displayed right there at the end. So that's a big one, I would imagine, down those parts. So
I mean, this one's just absolutely perfect for 4th of July. It's Wiseman Brewing Company's Loyal to the Dream American Light Lager. And I just want to go ahead and when you think of 4th of July and important quotes for the holiday, who are some of the people that you think of?
Quotes wise?
Yeah, what you expect, Sam Adams,
founding fathers,
and Captain America.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the quote they ran with on the can. I'm loyal to nothing except the dream, quote, Captain America.
Oh, that's a good there you
and
go.
You know what? It's kind of got the Captain America shield here on the side. It's 4% ABV because it is a light lager, 9 IBUs, and just this majestic can is reason alone. I would have had the same. Had the same exact. I gotta have this.
Yeah. Sorry, and I forgot to say 4.8% for the Broken Skull from Steve Austin. But yeah, we were down in North Carolina. We saw the Blue Stones and Des Rocks. That was a great show. VBGB's, a great craft beer spot that's right next door to the underground venue.
I see what they did there.
So we did that, and it was a good time, man. A lot of good beers. Blue Stones crushed it. Des Rocks was the headliner, I guess you could almost say, because he did close the show, which I was a bit surprised until I saw his performance, and then it made sense. Like, very, very good, involved show. Pulled up, did like just a survey of who in the audience could play guitar, who could play bass, who could play drums. And this guy that was at the front the entire time, dude Michael, was apparently a drummer. So they ganked him out of the audience, put him on the stage to do a little drumming. And they did a little bit of Queen, which was pretty cool, an impromptu Queen cover, which was awesome. And yeah, just a great show, both all around.
Something that's always fascinated me is Zach Wilde, the fan club, of course, being Black Label Society. But when he introduces the band at the end of the show, he always talks about, this is so-and-so out of the Charlotte chapter, this chapter. What is Zach Wilde, or like someone just go across country and then like you just take auditions from your fan club? Then you don't have to tour with a band. You'd save money. These people get the story of a lifetime.
That would be, I mean, I guess just the sort of unknown, the wild card, no pun intended, if you will, might be a little bit too much, but that, that's not a bad idea.
Jack White should get on it. I think he's crazy enough to pull that off.
Might be. So that wasn't the only show we went to over the weekend, though, because as we all know,
it was not.
Sugar Ray was playing in Elmwood Park, gave away tickets to all these shows. And I just, we give away a lot of concert tickets. I'm a big fan of concerts, so I try and go to as many, if not, I can't go to all of them, but I go to as many as I can. But so I'm a big Sugar Ray fan from back in the day. I think we've had this discussion about how I love their earlier albums, like the more hardcore stuff, the more punk-esque. So luckily at Elmwood Park, as soon as they started, which by the way, they started at the stroke of 7 p.m. on the dot. I was highly impressed. I don't think I've ever seen, I mean, I kid you not, my watch, which is the set time as everybody, like it's synced to the phone. So it's the stroke, the exact second mark, fade, and then they started. I was thoroughly impressed by that. But
yeah, I've only seen that like once or twice.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. But luckily we were able to get down there immediately, real close to the stage. Mark's hopping all around. And at some point he's over near me between songs. And I was able to shout out like, hey, you got to play Mean Machine. Lemonade and Brownies, Mean Machine. Mark, you going to do it? And he's just like, he asked me, he's like, what's your name, buddy? Oh, I was like, DreZ? Yeah. DreZ over here is an older fan, wants to hear some of the other stuff. Maybe we'll get to that later, but now, and then they get back to doing whatever. But I did notice that when I requested Mean Machine, the drummer seemed to get a bit excited for that. And then sure enough, later on in the set, I think it might have been a song or two before they're closing, they close with Fly.
Naturally.
Yeah, they busted out Mean Machine, man. And I was very, very excited and totally into it. Hair down, head banging, all that jazz. And then, of course, afterwards, Mark was like, that's for our boy DreZ. He came over, gave me a handshake and stuff, which was pretty sweet. And then at the very end of the set, sure enough, the drummer came by, beelined it to me, and gave me his drumsticks, which, as you can see, he did get pretty excited. Yeah, man. He cracked this one totally off, and this one is split and ready to go. But yeah, man, he was. I think I looked, and the set list, they did give out the set list, papers at the end, and I didn't get that, but I asked to see it. Mean Machine was printed on the set list, so they were planning on doing it. But I looked at setlist.com, and it's not usually like their last few gigs from this tour. They didn't play it. So I imagine that the drummer fought to have it on there. And then when it got requested, he got excited.
They knew you were going to be there. Yeah. I mean, it may be one of those ones that they like just throw away based on time. The thing that most amazes me, of course, I didn't get to go to the show, but I'm very familiar with Mark McGrath. That man doesn't seem to change at all, ever.
He doesn't age. He looks damn good.
Like, he sold his soul to the devil, I'm pretty sure.
He made a joke at some point about being 66. And I was just like, well, that's not right. But in my mind, I'm like, he's probably about like 54. 50s. And sure enough, yeah, he's 54 years old, but still looking damn good, man. Still has the highlights and all that jazz. But it was a really great show. And I mean, I thoroughly liked the venue. And speaking of beer, going to Elmwood Park, I mean, not to dog another venue that I went to recently, but I had to pay $16 for a hazy little something. Whereas at Elmwood Park, $5 for hazy like a fox, $5 for a mango cart, everything's $5.
Were they tall boys or 12
price
ounces?
For the
I mean, I'm assuming actually they're probably not giving you cans. Were they pints or?
Yeah. For you talking about an Elmwood, the $5?
Yeah.
That's a solo cup, so 16 ounces. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that's solid. $5. That's the right price.
Yeah,
right
that's good fan service. Because I mean, $5, you're still getting your markup, and I mean, it's obviously more than it would cost in stores, but it's not pricing people out of enjoying the show.
Exactly.
The craziest thing I ever seen. We went to see Megadeth, Motorhead. I can't remember who else was on that bill. Megadeth and Motorhead were.
That's the
whole
ones that
reason we
matter.
were there.
Yeah.
We're in Madison Square Garden.
Ooh.
$23 a beer, and it wasn't good stuff. Like $23 Coors Light. No thanks.
No, I would never. As bad as you want to have a beer at a concert, that is outrageous.
I wasn't footing the bill, but yeah, that's insane. Oh, it's got a souvenir cup.
I don't want
okay, I don't have the souvenir cup now. So
Man,
come on.
That's
yeah,
terrible.
$5 is what it should be.
That is the right price for a concert beer. And so I mean, if I wasn't driving, which I actually ended up not driving, so I probably would have had a couple more, but I would have definitely had plenty of those because it is priced right, which is the way to do it. Food wasn't too bad either out that way. They had some food trucks and stuff, but
Still haven't been to Elmwood.
You got to go to Elmwood, man. I'm sure there's a show or two on the horizon.
Shows coming up.
Check our website, 1053thebear.com events page. You might be able to go catch a show. Either way, it's been a great holiday weekend, getting back into the swing of things. I still almost, I guess maybe it's because we're getting to sport the outfit and drink beer, but I feel like it's still, I'm still not back into the work.
I think nobody said anything to us yet. As long as we just don't stop, we could ride this out for a little while longer.
Just keep it going.
Just keep it going. Yeah, it's 4th of July.
4th of July week.
DreZ.
Not weekend.
DreZ. I mean, people celebrate birthday months. Why the hell can't we celebrate 4th of July week?
You know, it's funny you mentioned the birthday months because I always thought, you know, it was a birthday weekend, birthday week, birthday month. My grandma, she's doing a birthday summer.
There you go.
So the people can, all summer, you could come and visit grandma for her 95th and celebrate, you know, on your own terms, which is, if anybody deserves a birthday, you know, season, it'd be good old grandma.
That's a pretty baller move.
Yeah.
See, I don't even have the luxury of a birthday month because being in December, I'm gonna start doing my grandmother.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
Years ago, started celebrating her birthday on July because hers is Christmas Day, December 25th. So she celebrates it July 25th. Well, now Christmas in July is a thing.
Yeah,
she have to move her damn birthday again.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one to be. I did, you know, there's always the ones I think about. July 4th, that's a damn good birthday to have. I'm a little envious of those that had a birthday yesterday. America had a birthday yesterday.
Yes, it did.
We digress. I think it's time to tap these beers.
I think so.
So, full disclosure, the Steve Austin's Broken Skull American Lager, better than I expected. I guess maybe, like I said, I kind of went in there with the bar a little low, but from the very first sip, I thought, all right, this isn't too shabby. Maybe it's because I don't know. I'm trying to think of the last time I've had a lager. You know, I'm a big IPA guy, and I've realized that you get in the rut, you drink all the IPAs, and then every now and then, if you mix it up and try a different style, it can be, that's refreshing. That's kind of nice. It's different. Yours was labeled as a light lager. This one I think could fall into that. It's very, very clear, very easy drinking. This would be a good one for the 4th, and you could drink these bad boys all day. I think I'll probably give it, what's the ABV? 4.8. It's not worth that, but maybe a 4. I give it a 4, I would say. Plus, you know, Steve Austin, he wasn't my favorite wrestler, but damn, was that good entertaining. That era of wrestling, let's be honest.
Quality entertainment.
Yeah. What was that? Mid 90s, I guess, probably mid to late 90s. That was good stuff.
Yeah. That's, I mean, lagers, you kind of hit the nail on the head there. I don't know the last time I've had a lager either. If I did, it was a PBR. It's been a while because I don't bother to untap the PBRs because, well, it's a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Actually, no, I do know the last time it was when we went to see Appalachian Space Train months and months and months ago.
Yes.
So it was refreshing. It's perfect for, again, where we're running into that hot day scenario. Lagers, you forget, they are underappreciated. And this Wiseman Brewing Company, the Loyal to the Dream light lager, pretty solid. It's crisp. It's refreshing. It's not something I would drink after the sun went down, but I will go ahead and do what you were going to do. I'm going to match the ABV and I'll give it a 4.
It's a 4 even?
4 even. It's solid. It's refreshing. It's right on par with the other one, the Old North. So yeah, 4.
All right, there you go. That's our take on the American dream of drinking beer on the radio. We're living it there, Big Nate. We will take a break. We'll play some tunes, a little foreshadowing. Before I realized that we should do this show, we had another show in the works that it's going to be a bit of almost science experiment, I would say. Don't want to give too much away, but physics is involved.
We are scientists.
All right. There you go. There's your tease for next Tuesday, same time and place. And of course, like always, you can watch on the Facebook Live and even catch up on previous Brewsday Tuesdays on YouTube as well. It's all online at 1053thebear.com. Quick break, more rock right here on the Bear.